Hey guys, Azo here. Welcome to my channel, and we still don't have intro set up. I did manage to get some of my old stuff off of my other device that was in clouds. However, I didn't seem to get everything. I seem to have gotten everything but my two copies of my two different intros. So, not quite sure why I don't have those, but really all I need is that little 10-second clip part, and then usually I just kind of piece together the rest from the current video that's coming up. So that's kind of how I've done it and how I do it. At least we have some background music. It won't be so dull in between those those no talking moments. However, we do try to keep those no talking moments down to a minimum. Nobody likes to hear dead silence when they're listening to a YouTube video. At least I know I don't. The purpose of me listening to a YouTube video is to actually hear something. The absolute worst videos that I can't stand, and no offense to any of you YouTubers out there who are doing this, I can't stand videos that have no commentary. It's just straight music. Oh, it drives me nuts. Because first of all, I'm not there to listen to whatever selection of music you prefer to listen to, or you might think that I prefer to listen to. I'm there to hear what you have to say. So a little tip to all YouTubers out there doing this: if you are making videos with just music, try doing some commentary, and don't see if your subscribers don't pop up a little bit there. And the only other worst thing than just having music is having a video, especially a video where you want to learn. I know I like to learn a lot. I don't really watch any gaming YouTubers at all. I've clicked on the odd video. I'm actually going to go check out Powerbang a little bit, see how he's doing his live streams on PUBG. I'm sure he has a much different screen setup than what I'll ever be able to get, but I'm going to try and work on getting to doing better live streams anyways. I'd like to be able to have my in-audio sound, but I think I have a way to do it. I think Mobzine, however you say that app, actually came out with a device that works with their app, and it's a set of headphones that actually take the ear sound, put it back through the mic, and then put it out so that the people literally hear everything in the game, everybody talking and myself talking all at the same time. So I am looking at possibly getting into that. However, but the absolute worst is when people put up something to read. When I have to go somewhere and I want to learn something, or it looks like an interesting fact, or maybe I just want to see if they're full of, BS, and you click on it and you got to read. I don't want to read. If I wanted to read, I'd go buy a book. I wouldn't go on my device and click on YouTube. So yeah, to those people out there that are making me read, you don't even get like 5 seconds of my time. I click on your video, and if I see that I have to read, I'll scroll halfway through the video, and if I see it's still reading, that's it. I'm out of there. I don't want to read. I got better things to do. I could probably find all the information you're trying to give me by someone that will tell me it, instead of myself having to read it. So that's preferably the way I like to do it. I always try and fill in those empty blanks. I remember way back in the day, probably even in some of my other videos, you'll notice I say and quite a bit. But what are you going to do when you make hundreds of videos and basically it's mostly about the same thing, mostly about the same attacks, the same troops? Pretty soon you're going to get to those dull moments, but we try not to. I do love these new level 8 loons, by the way. They are very OP. However, I totally disagree on their color. Supercell, if you're going to do that, I'm not sure if I said it in my live stream or another video. I think I might have said it in a live stream. You came out with, the blue clan games building. You came out with the blue walls now. You came out with the blue town hall. Why did you revert the loons backwards to red again? This seems to me to be as smart a decision as when new leagues came out. Supercell made the new leagues purple and gold. Although we've gotten used to them, and we do like them now, I am still against them, actually, and I think that Supercell can do better. I think they could have easily have made two different color badges. We could have had a, electric blue, like the electric blue walls for the Legends badge, and we could have had like gems green for the Titans color. Something. We could have had something a little bit different. I never do understand that kind of playing into the same color. Just like dragons, you know, dragons are red now as well. You did come out with the Electro Dragon, which is blue, thankfully. That would have been crazy if you had have made it a different color like any other thing that you've done. However, I think the balloons should be blue. I'd like to see them have been blue. It would have made sense. It would have went to the theme. Going backwards on colors sometimes just doesn't make sense. We started out with red loons. You get really motivated to get up there and get black loons. And then all of a sudden, as the game keeps progressing and upgrading, they revert back to red loons again. Well, it just doesn't make any sense to me, but maybe some people like them. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments, what do you think? Do you think those balloons should be red or blue? My vote's blue, and I'm going to have to think that the majority of the votes down below are going to be for the blue. And hopefully yesterday you guys got to stop by my stream. Of course, if I'm playing PUBG and I'm doing my stream, it's a little bit boring. I'm not even going to lie. I got to set it up so that I can hear the in-game and the teammates, as I was saying earlier in this video. And I do think I have a way to do that. So I'm going to try and work on figuring that out, or maybe there's another way that I'll be able to do it. I did see some guys, now I don't know about trying this. I did see one young fella in a YouTube video. As I said, I don't watch gaming videos. I always watch to learn something. And I watched his video about how to do it. Now, he took a normal set of headphones like I'm using right now with the mic piece in it, and he cut and spliced and joined wires together. Now, I understand what the concept should be. I just don't know what internally it could do to your phone. I recommend when it comes to joining any wires together and stuff like that, you got to remember what you're potentially doing. You're potentially crossing a negative with a positive wire, which in turn can fry something very quickly. However, also thinking about what he's doing, I think what he's just basically doing is he's somehow taking the ear sound and just patching it through into the mic sound. Now, he was able to, in the video, get the in-game sound to play on his screen. However, that can be done with almost anything. And that was just my wife popping in for a second. They are heading out just across the road, like 5 minutes away. Daughter's got a baseball game, so maybe I can get this video out. They did have a tournament the other day, or not even a tournament, I should say. They had a practice. They're getting ready to go to provincials, so the boys team is also going to provincials. And of course, some of these are brothers and sisters. They're all classmates. So they decided that the fun thing to do would be the girls play the boys. And of course, the girls do a whip pitch and the boys do a fastball pitch. The girls' ball, whip pitch, slightly bigger, a little different. Boys' ball is the hard ball, so they decided to play with the boys' hard ball, both teams pitching the way they normally pitch and using the girls' bats. And the girls beat the boys 21-7 after 7 innings. They just decided to play 7 innings, and the boys wanted to play another inning, but the girls said, no way, we've already beat you bad enough. We don't want to embarrass you anymore. So it was good for them to do. Happy to see. So they're just over playing some more practice games around. Nothing too serious right now, I don't think. The regular season's over, so that tournament's done. They did come in second. They came in second last year. The 2 years before that, they were first and first. Just some small little, came down to like 1 run really in the end. So just some small little things for the girls to work on, but they're a pretty good little team, so they'll get better as time goes on. Time makes everything better. And loving this base. I do not know that character, but some of you will instantly know that character and be like, Zazo, you are so lame. How do you not know that character? Because I'm 37 years old, so I probably don't know that character. And Little Blessing taking out that TownHall 10 show base. Getting in a few things there. Didn't get to that Inferno. Managed to at least get one of those Expos up top. Didn't remember if she caught that second one or not, but Still grabbing a few things for the profile. Always love seeing those show-based Town Hall 10s. It would be nice to see a little more of those show-based Town Hall 11s, except as a Town Hall 7, it's nearly impossible under 5K to see very many 11s. Like, we're talking like you might see one in 6 months to a year. It's just the way the matchmaking system is. It wasn't always that way. It used to be great. It used to be fun. And it used to be equal, where all players could find all bases at all levels, no matter where you were. That time has long gone, and now we're into this time. So anyways, that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. No intro, no exit. Peace.